So on YouTube, I saw this idea like in a video, like she was talking about like 100 YouTube video ideas. So one of the idea that she talked about was like dash things I learned before I turned dash. You can make a video on that. So like if you are turning 18, you can say like 18 things I learned before I turned 18. So as I was turning 20, so I thought that why not make a video on 20 things I learned before I turned 20. So most of the things that I learned are like the things that I learned in the past 4 years or like this past 1 year. So yeah, without any delay, let's just get into the video. All the 20 things again I have written in my journal. So the very first thing which I have learned is the importance of health. This thing I have learned in last year, because last year I was not feeling well. Again and again I was not feeling well, and I was not eating properly. So at that time I realized that nothing is more important than your own health. You should be healthy both physically and mentally also. But now also I make faces when it comes to eat vegetables, and still like a 10-year-old kid in all these things. But yeah, I'm slowly getting in there, and I have learned that health is very important in your life. Next, most important thing is the importance of self-love, loving yourself. I used to think that why people hype so much about it, like self-love is the best love, there is nothing like self-love. But time makes us realize so many things. Like I have realized or I have started accepting like all the good and bad things about me, like started acknowledging myself. And first I used to think that before starting YouTube also, I used to think that whether I will look good on the camera, like I have that personality. But then I started thinking like no, whatever it is, self started having faith in myself. I have learned this, like if you don't give respect to yourself, then you cannot accept respect from others. So I started giving respect to myself, started putting myself first. And very important, you should keep yourself first, and you should start loving yourself first. The third thing is like nothing lasts. Your situation is never permanent. Also the good times and the bad times. Not even the good times last, and not even the bad times last. So nothing lasts, and your situation is never permanent. So yeah, that thing I have learned. Next thing is I have learned to write. Means learn to write means starting writing down your feelings, your thoughts, and everything that you come across, because it's so important. Expressing your gratitude and everything, and it gives you a sense of satisfaction, I feel like. So yeah, I think learning to write down all the things in journalizing all the things, I think it's very peaceful to me, I guess. So yeah, you can start writing down things. And I have learned is who my people are. Who my people are, I mean like the people whom I can trust blindly. And for the best, like I have cut down many of my friends, and I know now जो मेरे friends अभी जो मेरे friends हैं, I know that these are my people, and I can trust them easily no matter what. So yeah, I think they are like the best people, and I can trust them easily. Next, the sixth thing that I have learned is learn to communicate. I think like any problems can be solved if you communicate. Any problem, like personal problem or anything, if you communicate, then you can share those problems. I think maybe they would not be solved totally, but I think halfway you can solve them. Because if you don't say, and if you don't say or if you don't communicate, the other person will not get your point. So if you want to, solve your problems, the main thing is that you communicate. No matter what, just communicate. Okay, so 7th thing that I have learned. I talked about 6 things so easily. So the 7th thing I learned is analyze things and then take the decision. First, pehle I don't used to, like, if someone says like, this is good, so I used to believe that yeah, this is good. If someone used to say me that you should do that, so I used to think that I should do that thing. But I have realized that first analyze the things, see that if it is really good for you, if it is really that matters to you, and then take the decision and then accept the things. Because don't blindly, I've learned that you should not blindly or keep faith in something or someone. Analyze it, think about it and then take the decisions. Don't just blindly say yes or no. The 8th thing I have learned is, when to keep your mouth shut. I mean, not just like, first I used to be a very quiet person, like not talking much or anything. But this last few years I have become so talkative and so aggressive also, because I don't listen to anyone. I've been speaking out like what comes in my mind without even thinking about it, like what it will, what effort will be, effect will be on the other person. So I feel like I have now understood that when you should keep your mouth shut. Things, it is not like हमेशा चिल्ला के और चीख के सब कुछ नहीं हो सकता. It is necessary sometimes to keep your mouth shut. Next most important thing is, nothing is more important than your family. बहुत लोग आएंगे, बहुत लोग जाएंगे, but your family always stays with you. No matter what, you will always have your family beside you, standing behind you. So nothing is more important than your own family. Respect this. Next, 10th thing that I have learned is how to be selfish. I know it sounds very mean, but trust me, you should become selfish sometimes. You should think about yourself sometimes, put yourself first sometimes, and that is really important. Don't just always think about others. Sometimes you should think about yourself first and learn to be a little bit selfish. It's good. Next 11th thing that I have learned and observed and accepted, like my own everything that's bad about me. Like I have become such a short-tempered person in the last few years, and I have become so moody. Like बहुत आलसी हूँ मैं. Sometimes I'm very 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 lazy. So I have learned and accepted all these things, and I'm trying to figure it out, like how I can rectify those things. And yeah, so I have been accepted all the good and bad things about me. So the 12th point is, like, it's okay not to say the truth always. I don't know how to explain this point, but sometimes it's okay not to say the truth, because if you say it, whether your intentions are, if you did something and you say the truth, but your intentions were not like wrong, but then also the other person, interprets that you were wrong and you did it, but your intention was not like that, but you say the truth. So hope you are getting this point. So it's okay, and that person doesn't know you are wrong, but I think that to avoid this situation, like such kind of situation, I think it's better not to say the truth sometimes. It doesn't mean that always you should say हमेशा झूठी बोलना चाहिए, not like that, but sometimes it's okay. Next, 13th most important thing, that is traveling is life. I don't know, but traveling gives you some another level satisfaction, and peaceful, your mind becomes so peaceful, and you get that's something different only. So traveling is good. 14th important thing I have learned is, it's not necessary to have a big group of friends, 7, 8 friends and such things. You can have a group of 2 or 3 friends who are like truly your friends, whom you can trust blindly. And also sometimes, it's okay to be lonely and to be alone. It's nothing wrong in that. I used to like कभी कभी मुझे स्कूल में अकेले बैठना बेंच पे बहुत अच्छा लगता था. Some days I used to feel like, but it doesn't mean that I don't enjoy my own friends' company. Whenever they are, I used to enjoy that also. Sometimes I used to feel to sit alone. So yeah, I think it is not necessary and not important to have a big group of friends. 15th thing that I have learned is having faith in God. I don't believe so much in all such things, but I have realized that you should have a little bit of faith in God. That's important, I think. Next, 16th most important thing that I have learned is, education is important. I'm not saying that education is not important, but you should have knowledge about other things as well. You should be, have something. हर एक चीज का आपके पास नॉलेज होना चाहिए. You should be like our sir used to say that you should be like jack in one and master in all, something like that. Means एक कुछ चीज में आप बहुत अच्छे रहने चाहिए, but you should know about other things as well. ये भी आना चाहिए. Like something if you are doing, you should have a little bit knowledge about each and everything. 17th thing I have learned is there will be many people like many people. Like when I went to my college, like I got like a good percentage in 10th standard and I was very happy about it. But when I went to my college, I saw that there are many other people like me. There are like so many other people like me जिनको मुझसे भी ज़्यादा अच्छे percentage आए and they're more capable than me, I feel like. So you have to be unique and different in your own way. जो हमारे मैथ्स के प्रोफेसर थे उन्होंने हमको ऐसा बोला था, लाइक इफ यू वांट टू स्कोर गुड मार्क्स इन मैथ्स, योर पेपर शुड बी डिफरेंट देन अदर पीपल. आपका जो टीचर रहेंगे जो आपके पेपर चेक करें, उनको आपके पेपर में ऐसा कुछ दिखना चाहिए कि वो आपको एक्स्ट्रा मार्क्स दे. यू शुड स्टैंड फ्रॉम अदर्स. लाइक आप सबसे अलग दिखने चाहिए, तभी आपको लाइक एक्स्ट्रा मार्क्स मिलेगा. सो लाइक that thing hit me and I remember that thing like in 11th or 12th standard our maths professor said that to us. So yeah, you have to be different, you have to look unique if you want to stand outside the crowd. Next, 18th thing that I have learned is listen more and understand more. हमेशा तो बक करना ज़रूरी नहीं है. Sometimes you should keep quiet and listen to what the other person is saying. That is more important. Don't you should never feel like मुझे सब पता है and I know everything. Many people know more than you and you don't. Knowledge is always जितना आप लोगे knowledge उतना कम है. So yeah, sometimes you should listen and understand. Next, this I forgot to write the 19th thing, that is I learned to cook. Learn, and I'm loving to cook because cooking is something I never expected that will come from my side. Because मुझे पहली बात तो मुझे खाना बनाने का zero knowledge था. Like I don't know anything about cooking, but this time has made me realize. This time has इसके वजह से like I have learned cooking. Now the basic thing I know. Like whenever if I am alone, then I can feed myself. मैं ऐसा भूखी नहीं रहूँगी. So I know basic cooking now, and that is something I feel like one achievement only in myself. The most important thing that I have learned is failures are vital. Failures are important because जो फेल हुआ रहता है ना, उसको पता रहता है कि कहाँ गलती नहीं करना है. So it's important that at some point if you get failure, it's okay. You should not get sad about it or feel something bad about it, because you get experience and you get to know that I should not repeat this mistake again. So that is also really important. Failures are important. Okay, so that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned some things from this, because these are like only the 20. Now I'm only just 20. I'm not that big to talk about such things, but I feel like talk about such things. But I hope you guys liked this video and enjoyed it. So if you liked it and at some point you thought that this video was good, please hit the like button and do comment down your thoughts, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.